Hey besties, it's Rosie. Besties, I am getting the message today that somebody has tried a strategy on you that hasn't quite worked. And bestie, who this person is, I'm getting a couple different messages. So a couple days ago, I released a message about how either someone from your past was coming back or someone who had a very similar energy as someone from your past was coming back. And so bestie, this could be someone from your past that came back, or it could be someone who came back in that same energy. And I'm seeing that unfortunately not a whole lot has changed when this person did come back in and you reconnected with this energy. Again, sometimes the same soul will reappear in many different bodies over the course of a lifetime. That happens to me all the time. I can't tell you how many times I have encountered the same soul in different bodies. It's like the energy just jumps and jumps and jumps and finds me no matter where I go. So bestie, I'm getting that this person came in and I'm seeing that immediately they kind of had wifey vibes from you, okay? They were like, oh my God, okay, like Queen of Pentacles, like this is someone I could build something stable with. This person could have earth energy or you could have earth energy, but I'm getting like this person was very attracted to your earth energy. Whatever very grounded presence you brought to the table, this person was very attracted to. They thought that this was someone that they could work well with, okay? I've got the Eight of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Eight of Wands. Bestie, I'm getting that you kind of expected this person to move quickly, okay? This Eight of Wands energy. I'm getting that, like, whatever groundwork was laid here, even if this was somebody you just met for the very first time, like, whatever they said they were looking for, you guys quickly figured out that it was aligned, and so you're like, okay, like, let's take this forward. And this person mirrored that sentiment to you, mirrored that they were ready to take this forward quickly. And again, if this is somebody from your past reappearing, you could have assumed, like, okay, well, if you've come back and you've decided, like, I'm the person you want to do this shit with, I'm expecting you to, like, move it forward. But that's not what happened. This person kind of got to this energy and they just, like, stalled. Like, they waffled. You know, they went from an 8 to a 6 to an 8, and then they just kind of dropped down to the Seven of Cups energy. This person was just like, well, now that I know that that's a viable option, now that I found my wife, maybe I'll keep my options open. You weren't having it, bestie. You were like, no. I've got the Star of the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Bestie, you quickly clocked this person was just kind of coming to you in an immature energy, okay? They were coming to you with these big words, you know, they're saying all the good words. I'm getting this person could be a performer, you know, they could be very good at, they could be like a good storyteller, they could be someone who gives a very captivating performance, you know, maybe this person has all the good words, but when it comes to their actions backing it up, they're not really able to do that. You know, they're better with their words than they are with their actions, and I'm seeing that you weren't impressed, bestie, to say the least. Okay. Ultimately, you decided that this was moving too slowly for you and you cut the cord, you know, however that looks like for you. Let's see what this person's thinking in the aftermath of that little cord cutting that you did. Maybe you really did a cord cutting. Maybe you need to. Bestie. This person's still holding on to your energy, and I just had to shove all the cards out of the way. Okay, I've got the Two of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Devil. This person's holding on to your energy. Something about this is kind of bringing out their shadow side. I'm getting that it could be kicking up some abandonment wounds for them, okay? This person might have some abandonment wounds, and oftentimes when we have abandonment wounds, we will block our own shot. We will set ourselves up to be air quotes abandoned by someone so we can kind of re-examine these wounds. And I'm kind of getting that's probably what this person did subconsciously. I don't think they did this knowingly. But since you have decided that it's a no for this person, they're not in a great space right now. They're trying to find balance after you walking away. But like I said, triggering some shadow aspects in them for sure. Spirit, what else do you want us to know about this? Bestie, you have successfully put this person in their head, okay? If you thought this person was playing games with you and you're like, no, I'm taking the upper hand, like I'm taking back the reins, you definitely succeeded. This person is pretty up in their head about this, and they're feeling betrayed by you, bestie. They're feeling like you did not give them a fair shot. They're kind of having a little pity party, I'm seeing. They're like, oh, we could have worked so well together. Like, I was excited about this. Like, I was just taking my time, you know. I was gonna give you this pentacle. No, they weren't, bestie. And here's why, okay? The freaking Three of Cups. You cannot form a union with someone when you are giving to multiple other situations. And that's what this person was doing. Okay. They saw you, they recognized in order to have this like wifey energy that they saw you in, that they were going to have to make some changes in their life, that the flow of their energy was going to have to be diverted from whatever the hell this was into your cup. It was going to need to go from a 3 of cups to a 2 of cups, where you guys are pouring into each other. And this person planned to take their sweet old time doing that. Okay. It wasn't that they were ever really planning on saying no to you. They were just going to drag this out so they could have their cake and eat it too, essentially. Okay, this person was playing little games again. So bestie, I am getting that you did make the right judgment call. Spirit, this is causing, or not Spirit, bestie, this is causing quite the tower in their life. They're taking this pretty hard, okay? They didn't really expect you to just be like, well, okay, no thanks. Okay, if we're not on the same page, no worries. Like, I'll just go do my own thing. Like, that was not something that they had anticipated whatsoever. I'm getting that this person kind of thought you were going to chase after them and be like, what do you mean? Like, why don't you give me like what I'm asking for? Like, that's not your style. I'm getting, bestie. You are in this Queen of Swords energy, or at least that's how they're seeing you. They're like, wow, I thought this was like somebody that maybe would prioritize this life that I sold them, this dream that I sold them, over their own intuition. And bestie, that's not what you did. You were just like, yeah, I know what this is. I've seen this from you before. Again, maybe this is somebody you've dealt with in the past and they're showing up in exactly the same nonsense that they were before, or this was somebody who was showing up in a similar energy to somebody from your past, and you're just like, you know what? Thanks for letting me know now. Like, I can see clearly from here that nothing has changed with you. Like, your soul hasn't really grown very much, and you're still giving me the same BS. And where I might have chased before, and where I might have given you the benefit of the doubt, where I might have just tried to be patient with you, I was just like, no, I'm not going to. And bestie, I am getting that that is what this person needed. Okay. This was a lesson that they really needed to learn. Like, you can't stand in the harbor forever. And when your ship comes in, it's not just going to wait for you. Like, when your ship comes in, you got to be ready and you got to get on that ship. You got to embark on your journey. You can't just be like, well, my ship finally came in and now I'm going to take my sweet time. I'm going to go over here to the tavern and have a drink with my friends. And then when I come back out, like, maybe if I feel like it, I'll go get on my ship. Like, that's not how it freaking works. There's a song, the song lyric I'm hearing in my head right now. It's indecision at high speeds can be fatal. And I'm getting that's what happened here, bestie. Your soul is very fast moving. And maybe you left this person behind before and there was like a juncture point in the journey. I'm getting a different message from this Four of Wands. This is like the juncture point. This is the crossroads where your souls aligned again. You know, maybe initially you were down here and the tides turned and now you had a rendezvous up here, and they're in the same energy. So you're just like, okay, see ya. Like, I'm not going to prevent myself from being able to move on and finding someone who is able to travel at the speed that I want to, because I'm waiting for you to get your shit together. Like, I don't want to. And bestie, you shouldn't have to. Yeah, bestie. You just felt overburdened by this person's inability to make a clear decision. You know, you want this emperor. You want this man who like stands up for you and says, hell yeah, this is what I want. I'm going to fight for it. I'm going to do whatever I need to. Like, yeah, this woman has like wifey energy. This person has wifey energy. This person has life partner energy, and I'm going to protect this. I'm going to move forward decidedly. I'm going to bring it the respect that it deserves. And bestie, this person didn't do that, and you made a very quick decision to move in another direction. Bestie, you can manifest anything you want. All right. The Magician and the Six of Cups, and I see you manifesting something that gives equally to you. And bestie, I'm hearing that Spirit's pretty proud of you. Like, your eyes, I'm seeing like your eyes have sharpened. Like, if you encountered this person, if an earlier version of you encountered this person, your eyes would not have been as sharp, or maybe they weren't if this is somebody from your past. But this was to show you how much your vision has sharpened. Like, you can see things so much clearer and so much more quickly, and Spirit doesn't want you to get upset about this not working out, okay? This person had a choice point. Relationships are always come down to free will. There's no predetermination when it comes to stuff like that can really stick here on the earth plane. Somebody has to show up and choose it. This person didn't choose it. You walked away. And bestie, you are moving quickly towards your 10 of Cups and the Justice. Somebody is just up ahead for you. Keep going. I love you.